Central Texas is in much need of rainfall, so much so that nearly all of our local reservoirs were put under Stage 1 drought watch.
6 News anchor Adriana Alexander spoke with an official at the Brazos River Authority who gave the status of our reservoirs and how important it is for people to conserve their water as much as possible. Adriana, what'd you learn?
Well, the official I spoke with said declaring a Stage 1 drought watch this early in the spring is a bit abnormal, but with most of our local reservoirs running low, they have to make sure they stay prepared. The Brazos River Authority says Central Texas needs rainfall sooner than later.
If we see continued below normal rainfall, we could see continued worsening conditions and drought.
On Monday, the BRA put Stage 1 drought watches in effect for 9 of the 11 reservoirs in their system, including Belton Lake, Stillhouse Hollow Lake, and Lake Whitney. Water Service Manager Aaron Abel said even with the watch, Central Texans don't need to be alarmed.
Yeah, nobody needs to be alarmed. Overall, the BRA water supply system is at 89% full across the 11 reservoirs. Some of the reservoirs are as low as about 70% full, but there's still water stored in those reservoirs to be used during drier times.
This is quite an early time for the BRA to declare drought watches, but good news is rainfall is expected this week. Abel says that rainwater will first nourish thirsty crops and then flow their way into the reservoirs.
Yeah, spring is the rainiest part of the year, and so hopefully we can get some rainfall and water in those streams and creeks and rivers to see the lake levels increase. But until then, we have to plan for the worst and hope for the best.
As the Stage 1 drought watch continues, Abel recommends conserving your water and your day-to-day. He says this will make a huge difference in the long run.
Pay attention to water use outside and things that you can do inside. Limit the duration of those showers. Turn off the sink while you're brushing your teeth, and those little things can add up in the big scheme of things.
Now, Abel added that as long as we keep getting rain and people monitor how much they're using water, the BRA should be able to keep storing their water supply as needed.